Hello everyone, my name is Angel Silva and my topic presentation is about fire aboard fishing vessel American Eagle. So the American Eagle is a ship or a vessel that was built in Taiwan and delivered in 2003. They have a 12 port and a starboard holding tanks, in total 24, and also the total capacity is 2019 cubic meters. Uh, this vessel have an international law line certificate issued by the American Bureau of Shipping (ABS) and has a U.S. Coast Guard fishing vessel decal issued in April 2015 and was valid until 2017. So what happened? Uh, in 2016, in February 2016, this vessel was caught on fire around 790 miles away from American Samoa. Uh, the the captain gave the order to evacuate the ship. No injuries were reported, and the damage include heavy smoke through the vessel, extensive fire damage, burned electrical wire and structural damage, and made deck and supporting frame warped. Here are uh, some pictures about the incident, and here are a timeline of the event. This happened around 7:10 a.m. in the morning. Uh, the crew member were assigned to work on the valve with the torch nozzle, and they use a striker to light the torch. They noticed black smoke, like I mentioned earlier, and the oxygen pressure was very low. They closed both of the machine valves, but the black smoke continued and continued. Some of the crew member helped them to escape, and another crew member helped them to guide them out. So the crew member and the ship engineer's cabin hears a big explosion or very loud explosion, and they saw the fire. So so then when they find out the fire, and they after the explosion they notify the captain, and they alert everyone, and they try to fight the fire. They try to uh, do firefighting efforts, and they were using extinguishers and fire hoses. But after the the water accumulate, as because we're trying to turn off the fire, the ship start to tilt to the side. So when that happened, the captain ordered everyone to evacuate the ship, and they use a small boat that the ship have for and just in case of emergency. Um, Here are some pictures about the evacuation, and here is a map where the area happened. So the investigation uh, was, and there were some evidence. So fuel source, uh, the acetylene gas stored in cylinders, oxygen and acetic bottles that didn't have the safety caps to protect the valve from damage, and also they have a wasting bucket they were using for cigarettes in the area where they had the cylinders with very flammable uh, oxygen. That was very unsafe. They had camera through all over the place, and some of the cameras they were damaged with the fire, but they could recover some of those cameras. But Uh, they show poor condition with the hosts that they have very poor condition or unsafe condition, color fade, crazing, cracking, uh, several holes, and 6-inch electrical tape repair, which was very unsafe and illegal. So the potential fire ignition could be because of the hose leaking or the condition of the flame propagation down of the hose or oxygen filling or welding system or the machine. Uh, and to avoid cylinder explosion, the valve have low temperature melted fuse plug on top of the cylinder to allow gas to escape when cylinder become heated. Some of the cylinder holes where those plugs were located. Okay, what we found? Uh, we found some hoses in very poor condition uh, and with illegal repair. So the cylinder were missing the safety plugs. Uh, they have unsafe behavior and the crew members because they have a smoking trash bin right next to the cylinders with very flammable oxygen. Improper machine and tool maintenance. Crew language barrier could be one of the uh, reasons too that didn't follow the guidelines of the standard work or not properly training. So, what recommendation could be given to this accident or this company? So, they should have a daily checkout on maintenance for the equipment, replace the damage and or wear out machine and equipment 100% uh, useful. Update the standard work or guidelines for work and properly train their employees frequently and reviewing the training to ensure everyone understand their training and also provide guidelines and training or standard work in different language because they have members from different countries and different language where they maybe couldn't understand the guideline. Well, that are my recommendation and investigation uh, cause of the fire was because the all equipment and very unsafe uh, work performance from the employees.